We are covering the defined roles and responsibilities principle, a core concept you must know for your PRINCE2 exam. At its heart, this principle ensures that every project has a clear organizational structure where all parties know what they are responsible for and what authority they have. A successful project requires a team where there are no gaps in responsibility and no overlapping duties causing confusion. For the exam, you must remember that PRINCE2 identifies 3 primary stakeholder interests that must be represented on the project management team. These are the business, the user, and the supplier. A helpful mnemonic to remember this is to think of the project being driven by a B.U.S. for business, user, and supplier. These 3 interests form the project board, which is accountable for the project's success. The business interest is represented by the executive, who owns the business case and ensures the project delivers value for money. The user interest is represented by the senior user, who specifies the project's requirements and ensures the final product is fit for purpose. The supplier interest is represented by the senior supplier, who provides the resources and expertise needed to create the project's products. A major area the PRINCE2 exam will test you on is the distinction between a role and a person's job title. A job title is a person's position within their regular organization, like marketing manager or IT director. A PRINCE2 role, however, is a specific set of responsibilities on the project. One person can hold multiple roles, and a single role can be shared by multiple people. The exam will present scenarios to see if you understand this. For example, a question might state that the marketing director is also acting as the senior user. This is perfectly acceptable. The real trap lies in combining roles that create a conflict of interest. This is the most critical point to remember for your exam. PRINCE2 allows roles to be combined to tailor the method for smaller projects, but some combinations are strictly forbidden. The most common exam trap involves the relationship between the project manager and the project board. The project manager absolutely cannot also be the executive. This is because the executive's role is to provide oversight and governance for the project, holding the project manager accountable. If one person held both roles, they would be marking their own homework, and the essential layer of control would disappear. Similarly, project assurance roles, which audit the project on behalf of the board, must be independent of the project manager. Imagine an exam question that describes a small project where, to save costs, the newly appointed project manager is also asked to take on the executive role. Your answer must identify this as an incorrect application of the PRINCE2 method. The separation between the directing level, which is the project board, and the managing level, the project manager, is fundamental. Breaking this separation invalidates the governance structure. So, when you see a scenario question on the exam, always check for that conflict of interest. Ensure the B.U.S. interests are represented and, most importantly, confirm there is a clear line of accountability between the project manager and an independent project board. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.